My today's topic is about what constitutes tax prepayments and how does the IRS calculate underpaid penalties. I will explain it with an example. This is Nashib Umar, the CEO of InfoTaxSquire.com. We are a team of CPAs and EAs. I request attorneys, tax preparers, taxpayers, entrepreneurs, students, economists, and the most important, politicians who create laws to subscribe to my channel to receive the most up-to-date and accurate tax information to enhance their knowledge. I'm going to share first some characteristics of what constitutes tax prepayments and how does the IRS calculate underpaid penalties. And then I will explain it with an example or a case study. I'm going to start with what constitutes tax prepayments. The IRC or Internal Revenue Code is created to collect prepayments of taxes through withholding and estimated tax payments. Here are some examples of tax prepayments. Number 1. The tax was overpaid in a previous year. Number 2. The amount that an employer withholds from wages. Number 3. Payments made directly to the taxpayer or someone else on their behalf. Number 4. When 2 or more employers withhold more than the FICA ceiling, the FICA tax is withheld. Number 5 and the last point of what constitutes tax prepayment, tax credits that can be refunded. Now I am going to share a few characteristics of how does the IRS calculate underpaid penalties before I explain it with an example. Between 5% and 25% of the underpaid amount is subject to underpayment penalties. Number 2, the underpayment results in interest accruing as well. This is calculated using the federal short-term rate and 3% for individual taxpayer. Number 3, the rate for individual underpayment were 8% in first quarter 2024, and for large corporate underpayment they were 10%. To determine a Form 2210 for individuals or Form 2220 for corporate must be filled out in order to determine the underpaid penalties or underpayment penalties. We will calculate from these two forms: is there a penalty for underpayment for the taxpayer or the amount of the penalty for non-payment during the relevant period. To determine an underpayment penalty, here is an example. For the year 2024, Paige owes $25,000 in taxes by withholding. She paid $20,000. Is Paige liable for a penalty for not paying? What is the amount of the underpayment penalty? So, Paige, who was a taxpayer, she had to withhold $25,000 in 2024, but she only withheld $20,000. So she was off by $5,000. Thus, she has to pay $400 in penalty, which is 8%. 8% of $5,000 is $400. What is the safe harbor rule? If you are under $1,000, then you can pay along with the return. There is no penalty. But if you are, or you can withhold 100% of the prior year or 90% of the current year in order to avoid late filing penalty or underpaid penalties. Thank you and God bless you.